Hello and welcome to my Sky Vision FX channel. Please do subscribe and like and follow me on my Twitter page. On this channel we do daily analysis of the forex market, particularly the pound USD on the 15 minutes time frame, but we'll also look at other time frames as well. Okay, so today, before we look at our analysis, we want to look at market structure. How we trade, market structure. So if it's trending, so we know price moves in three ways. It's either trending upwards or trending downwards, or it's moving sideways. That's just moving between a block. Okay, now before we can say what we like to do is to say that in a trend, this is a market structure. So it has moved up, it's come down, it's moved up, it's come down, it's moved up. So we would like to capture this level so that we can continue upwards, or we may say, okay, we would like to capture this level so that we can go downwards and just trade that. So whichever one. Or you might say, okay, I would like to capture from this level. So depending on what you want to do. Okay, now, so that is structure. Now, when will this structure be broken? As soon as price, let's change that color. So when price comes down and breaks below this level here, that is when we say price has changed direction. Okay, so let's look at what happened yesterday on the 15 minutes time frame. So we see price coming down. We see it broke this level. So we see price came down. It broke below this low, so it came back down and went up, came down, came back to retest these highs here and went down. So this is the structure at this level here. This is the market structure, okay, for the downtrend. So as long as it's still below this, we're in a downtrend. Okay, now what happened? We saw a break below, a break above and close above, which tells us that there's a change in the market structure. And what we expect is for market to follow through. There was a bit of hesitance here, some hesitation. So we see price moving sideways before it eventually pushed up. All right. So we see if we are learning to trade, we can take this as a structure. So we just say market was coming down, and then as soon as we have a break above and close above, we have a change of structure. So we'll then be looking for buys, okay, anywhere within there that box. Okay, so let's look at what the market has done so far today. We see that price is in a trend. And why do we say it's in a trend? It's moved up, come down, moved up, come down, it's moved up, and it's currently moving up. Okay, so what do we expect? We can say that, though we have actually missed this particular one, but anyway, we can say that because it's moving up now, we expect price at some points to move down, and then at that level there, give us a signal for it to go further up. Okay, so for us to know where we are going to, where we may encounter that, let's look at what happened previously. Okay, so we can say perhaps at this level or at this level, because price turned when it got here, and price turned when it got here. So we can aim that, we can say that once price gets here, we'll begin to look for reversal candles. We'll be looking for kangaroo tails, bearish engulfing candles. We'll be looking for dojis at those levels. Okay, so that's on the 15 minutes time frame. Now let's take a brand new chart and just see what will happen on the let's take this chart. So what can we see here? Okay, we can see a number of levels where market turned. Okay, so we can say that when market got here, it turned and then it broke through. When market got here, it didn't go further down and it turned and it's going up. So we can see markets doing a trend upwards. So if we mark those levels, let's mark those levels and see. So we say market's currently at this zone here. Okay, so we may see a reaction here for it to pull back at least some 10, 15, 20 pips or maybe more. Okay, so when it gets here, so we'll be aiming to look at that. For if it breaks above and closes above, then this next level here will be a good level because we see it tested it several times. If it breaks above that again, this will be a nice level. Okay, so basically this is your support and resistance, really. Basically that's all this is. Okay, if we mark these levels too, let me bring it down a little bit. Okay, let's just leave it there. Okay, I will mark this level like that. I will mark this level. Okay, so we have marked these various levels. So what all we'll just do now is to go back to our 15 minutes time frame and be watching those candles and watch out for when the market gets tired. Is it okay to enter right now? Well, you can enter, but your risk will be very high. Okay, your risk reward will not be very good. So just wait for it, let it get to that level, and let's see if we'll get some reversal signals, small candles, reversal candles there, so that it will pull back and then we can continue upwards, or it may pull back and then we'll start a downward trend. Okay,